I'm here with Marlene Waterhouse of Short Sale Solutions. And Marlene, I just wanted to find out, what can I expect as a seller's agent from Short Sale Solutions?
Well, as a seller's agent, we're a great support or back office team for you. What we're going to require you to do is set the listing appointment, get the listing. We're going to ask you to go on the appraisal or the BPO when the lender calls out, and then we're just going to ask you to keep in contact with us as we contact your seller for documentation that's needed.
How often will you update me on the status of this transaction?
Well, our office staff is required to update both the agent and the seller on the status of their files on a weekly basis.
Required by who?
Required by the owners.
Oh, okay. Required by you.
Yes.
Then I will hear from you once a week.
You will hear from our staff once a week.
Great. If there's a problem, will you tell me?
If there's a problem, we'll tell you the day that we have the problem.
The day that you have the problem?
Yeah, if we are hearing from our lender that there's an issue, then our next communication is with the listing agent to discuss the issue that we have and figure out how to resolve it.
So a lot of times in this industry, people like to hide problems until they can fix them.
Yeah, we think that open communication is a better source of, or a better way to process. The reason is because the transaction is yours. You, as a listing agent, are responsible for that transaction. We're your support staff, so any communication or any problems, we will dialogue with you to see how to best resolve it.
Great. So, will I get my full commission?
Will you get your full commission? Yes. We will negotiate with the bank for your full commission.
So a lot of times the bank wants to cut that commission, at least in most of the transactions I've seen. How are you guys different?
Well, when that issue comes up, we always go to the selling agent and ask for permission to be able to escalate that, because that is an escalation that we'll have to put in, because we don't agree with the bank cutting any of your commissions. You're under contract, and that's how we're going to perform with the short sale, so that your approval letter shows full commissions.
Excellent. I like that. So, will this transaction close on time?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
Yes.
What do you do to keep it from not going over?
Well, what we do on our part, with everything that's within our control, after we obtain approval letter from the lender, then we will submit that over to escrow, and your escrow is officially open. Escrows usually take about 30 to 45 days depending on the lender. Your approval letter will be good for 30 days. If an extension is required because your lender is unable to perform in that 30-day period, then we can confirm with the bank that we can get an extension.
Great. Thanks so much for sharing your information with us.